Hey guys, this is DK64 Galaxy here, not leaving you guys. And here today I'm with one of our new members of Majora's Minions. We got two new members, but sadly lost another member, which is Donkey Kazooie. And please say your name, new member.
Robotnik Gaming.
Yep, this is Robotnik Gaming. If you've seen his channel, I've been on some of his other videos. Check them out. I'll probably put the link in the description. And our other member was there as well. Not Robotnik Gaming. Falcon Gaming was there. So today we're here with Robotnik Gaming. And yeah. So we have three members now of Majora's Minions. The cast has changed quite a bit since this whole thing began. I mean, it was with me and Donkey Kazooie, then me, Donkey Kazooie, Flaming Kong, and then after the whole thing with Donkey Kazooie, which happened many times, then it was just me and Donkey Kazooie, because I understand, by the way, why Flaming Kong left, because that whole upload thing was just annoying me as well. And then, after a while, happened a lot of times, then, it just kind of broke off, and then in general, it was just me, but then I found new members, and they're very, very good friends of mine. Robotnik Gaming, before we start this discussion, just tell them a little what you're going to do on your channel and stuff.
So in my channel, like I said in my first video, if you guys get a chance to watch it, I'll be doing lots of playthroughs on Five Nights at Freddy's. Also, I'll be playing a lot of retro classic games for like the SNES, the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube. And also, from time to time, we'll be doing collabs together. In a couple of months, I'm actually going to go visit DK. Falcon is also going to come with us. So expect around 2 videos a day.
Yeah, so by the time in about a couple months, they're going to be here with me, and we're going to be doing hopefully a lot of videos a day. We're not going to flake out, and don't worry, guys. Before, it was kind of hard to make videos because this account was kind of all Donkey Kazooie's, and I didn't really want to make videos on his own account without him, and plus, it was both our channels at the time. But now, since he's kind of like just abandoned us, and well, I'm not held back anymore. I'm ready to do this thing, and so let's just start our discussion. Today we're going to be discussing about the Nintendo NX. We don't know if that's the actual name it's going to be called. It's just the project name. But yeah, in general, our first topic, launch titles. So I guess, Robotnik Gaming, tell us what you want, one launch title you want them to release.
So, I think that, it's about time for them to release Sunshine 2. We got a Super Mario Galaxy 2, and that is said to be one of the greatest Mario games of all time. But I think it's time for them to make a game they haven't made in a while. So I think Sunshine 2 would be a great launch title, and maybe later on they can make a Galaxy 3. But just for now, Sunshine 2 is probably the game I'm probably requesting the most. Even Miyamoto said that their next Mario game is most likely going to be Galaxy 3. If it is, I won't be mad, but just in my opinion, Sunshine 2 should be the next Mario game.
Yeah, same with me. Other than Sunshine 2, I would definitely want either a new F-Zero game, because let's face it, Captain Falcon needs a new game. But I would actually want a new Diddy Kong Racing, like the rumors have stated.
Yeah. That would actually be a really fun experience. Diddy Kong Racing is said to be one of the greatest racing games of all time. I can't disagree with that. I can't argue with that. So if they include some new gameplay mechanics, or if they bring back some old stages and make some new ones, I think that would be a really solid launch title for the NX.
As well as, let's listen to this problem though about Diddy Kong Racing. Microsoft has said on many occasions, Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, he's okay with Nintendo using the rare IPs. Like, he said, yeah, we've worked with Nintendo before. If they ask us, we'll just let them. But now, really, it's Nintendo who's been, I guess, resistant to touch rare IPs. So, that begs the question, if there was a Diddy Kong Racing 2, would Banjo and maybe Conker be in it?
to be honest, Diddy Kong Racing 2 wouldn't be Diddy Kong Racing if it wasn't for Banjo and Conquer.
Yeah, and in general, it scares me that they probably won't, because in the Diddy Kong Racing DS remake, they took Banjo and Conquer out, and Rare made the DS port, by the way. They only took them out to respect Nintendo or something, and they put in Tiny Kong and someone else.
Yeah, if they want to make the fans happy, just put Banjo and Conquer and maybe even some new characters.
Yeah, and I guess another game that's confirmed is going to happen, the Smash Bros. Ooh.
Yeah, Smash Bros. You know, a lot of people are debating whether or not Nintendo should just wait a couple more years for them to release their new Smash Brothers, or should they just remake a Smash title like Melee, which would be a great idea if you ask me.
Well, people are saying most likely they're just going to port the Wii U version and let all the DLC be unlocked, but some people are also saying, like you said, Melee HD. That would, the competitive community would love Nintendo forever and never say anything bad about them again if they made a Melee HD.
Yeah, the only thing that they could change is, well, not really change, more like add. They could just add an online mode.
Oh, yeah, because the only way to play Melee online is to, like, net play and do it on the computer and stuff.
Yeah, and just imagine the Fountain of Dreams on the next Nintendo console. That would just look gorgeous.
Oh yeah, the Fountain of Dreams on the next gen Smash and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get why. That was probably a lot of people's favorite stage, how it looked.
Yeah.
Because the Fountain of Dreams is really an amazing looking stage.
Yeah, it's still my favorite Smash. I guess you could say my favorite Smash stadium.
Yeah. What else is the NX, maybe? What's another rumor of a launch title?
Launch title? I really can't think of any.
I guess let's talk F-Zero.
Yeah, F-Zero. The last F-Zero came out for the GameCube, I think.
Which is said to be an amazing best in the series game.
Yeah. But I think Miyamoto, is the one who said that they couldn't get the controls right when the controls are just really simple.
Yeah, most people said that statement by him was kind of like bullcrap, which I agree. I mean, it's just really a racing game. I played F-Zero on the 64 and the GameCube. All you do is hold the button and steer, really. I don't get what you need to do with the controls.
And another reason that could support that is, I heard that Nintendo just released, an indie racing game.
No, an indie company released an indie racing game.
Yeah.
For a Nintendo console. Fast Racing Neo.
I've seen the gameplay, and the cars go pretty fast. Like, why couldn't they just use those same mechanics for an F-Zero game? I don't understand that. I
think Nintendo really cares more about the Mario Kart franchise than the F-Zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Nintendo's only racing game just can't be Mario Kart. You know, they have, like we said earlier, Diddy Kong Racing and F-Zero, which are two very great racing games.
I feel kind of like when Rare left, Nintendo just was like, oh, well, they left, so we're not going to touch these franchises anymore. Because if you think about it, Donkey Kong Country got revived when Retro Studios wanted to make it, Nintendo let them, and the Diddy Kong Racing remake was made by Rare themselves, and there's been no Diddy Kong Racing made by Nintendo. Like, Nintendo's never going to make these Rare-type games themselves, because they just really don't care that much.
But the only opportunity that I guess you could say Nintendo would take is the developers of the new ukulele game.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome if it was an exclusive NX game, but that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, and if the people who are making the ukulele game partner up with Nintendo, then they could very well help Nintendo create another Rare game, like DK, for example, DK64 2. You know, this game has been speculated for a long time. Back in the 3DS days, like in its early 3DS games, there were rumors going around that it was going to come out for the 3DS, and that hasn't really happened yet. So at least the remake would be good, but if they were going to make a second one, even better.
I know, but in general, the DK series, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Donkey Kong Country Returns is amazing, DK Country Tropical Freeze is really amazing, but I'm tired of 2D DK games.
Yeah, I just want them to do something different with the DK franchise. I'm not saying that those games are bad, I just want something different.
But in general, let's get to the hardware. Another rumor came up that the NX is going to be a pretty powerful system, but not really above the PS4, but on par with it. What do you think? Don't you think? I mean, I personally think Nintendo should strive to be like over the top with its hardware.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but I think that'll get them more respect like they used to have.
Yeah. Just in general, Nintendo has a lot of money. They have more money than Sony and Microsoft combined, so they can very easily make the NX, I would even say 10 times more powerful than the PS4 and Xbox One if they really wanted to. But it just depends on Nintendo if they want to do it or not. Because if they did do that, then the people wouldn't really turn down Nintendo as much as they do now.
I mean, yeah, because in a way, that Super Mario 3D World that just came out like 1 to 2 years ago, I mean, I'm not knocking Mario 3D World down. I know most people love that game, but that's like probably the most generic Mario game I've played.
Yeah. To be honest, I was excited for the game, but I was let down a little bit because I thought it was going to be some new Mario game, a different experience. But in reality, it was quite a generic game.
Now, let's get to this point. Now, this is probably like something wild to say since it's kind of not on topic that much. But since Sonic's 25th anniversary is this year, obviously his game is going to most likely come out this year. Now, do you think the NX will get a port of the 25th anniversary game?
That would be a very smart move by Sega. Just because Sega and Nintendo are very good friends, you know, and Sega and Nintendo share characters. Like an example, you know, Bayonetta made it onto Smash, and
Sonic made it in Smash.
Yeah, so like that really, in my opinion, is a no-brainer. They can easily do that. But the question is, what will the next Sonic game be?
Yeah, well, that's another discussion for another day, but if you know me and if you're gonna know Robotnik Gaming, you're kind of gonna know what we want already.
Yeah, that's for a different video. But let's stick to the NX.
Yeah, so we covered what we think. Oh, yeah, keep going.
Another thing that we want to talk about is the controller.
Oh, yeah, I hope, like we were saying the other day, it definitely should be like the GameCubes.
Yeah, I would not care at all if Nintendo just went back to the GameCube controller, or if they use the same GameCube controller, use the same button layout and everything, but just use different materials, you know, and made the controller feel more comfortable. And there are a lot of people out there who say that, oh, this controller doesn't fit me, or oh, this controller is too big or too small for me. What would be really cool and different if Nintendo released 3 size controllers, a small, a large, and a medium. They could release the medium for, just in general, if you buy the console, you get the medium, but they could also release a large and a small controller for those who think that the controller is too small or too big for them.
Yeah, in general, another thing, I want of course, I don't want the controller to be gimmicky like the Wii/Wii U controller was, but I don't want the console, period, not to have gimmicks. The Wii and Wii U, great consoles, were gimmick consoles. The motion sensor stuff, I mean, they are some of my favorite consoles of all time, but I just want a straight-to-the-point console, like how the N64 was most straight to the point. Or the GameCube or SNES, I want them to go back just straight to the point, no gimmicks, just good gameplay.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Picking up something here. Alright, did you say something?
What?
Did you say something after? Because I had to pick up something.
Yeah. I was going to say, another topic that we're going to talk about is the graphic capacity of the NX. have the NX like not be.
You mean like hardware? Like you mean like power, like the PS4 and stuff?
Yeah, and also another thing, memory. Nintendo has to, and they probably will. They at least have to have 500 megabytes for their next console.
Well, yeah, that goes in line with hardware in general. Like we said, we want it to be at least a little surpassing the PS4. That all goes in like the hardware category.
Yeah.
But what else about the NX?
The price.
Oh, yeah. What do you think it's going to be like?
If the console ends up being like a powerhouse, and like we said before, ends up being a great console, in my opinion, it will probably range from the 350 section to the 500, around there.
I think they're going to make it cheap so people could easily be able to get it like at around $199.
$200 for a console that powerful?
Yep. There's rumors that they're going to make it that cheap.
Yeah, if they make it that cheap, then why not buy two?
Exactly. Or why not buy the handheld that supposedly is going to be part of it too?
Yeah, and let's talk about the handheld. So DK, what's your opinion on Nintendo releasing the handheld this year and them releasing the console version next year?
I mean, that would be good. The 3DS has been already around a lot of years, so it is time for a new handheld.
Yeah, but the new Nintendo 3DS just came out, I think, a year ago.
But that's just basically an upgraded version of the 3DS. In general, the 3DS line is already becoming old.
Yeah. But my opinion is Nintendo should just, not do any gimmicks like the Wii U. They should just release a standard controller with a console in a box. Nothing more gimmicky, just that plain and simple. I don't want anything more or anything less.
Yeah, and drop the touchscreen. I mean, the motion sensor, Nintendo. I mean, I'm pretty sure people nowadays don't care that much at all if their gaming experience has motion sensor.
Yeah. So another question that came up, another rumor is that is the NX going to be compatible, backwards compatible? I know this is a no-brainer, but the rumor saying that Nintendo won't make the NX backwards compatible with the Wii U.
Well, if you know Nintendo, they always most likely will. But if they don't, like we said, they'll have their eShops and they'll have... So maybe they might do what they did with the Wii U. Like how the Wii U could play Wii games kind of right now. Like how they even ported Mario Galaxy and stuff to the eShop. Maybe they might do that with the Wii U and port Wii U games to their eShop.
Yeah. That would be a really smart move by Nintendo.
But in general, I guess that's what I have to say about the NX. I mean, I just hope it sells like how the Wii did. I mean, I hope they learn their mistakes.
I just want Nintendo to pull themselves back up in the hole that they're in. I don't want people, like whenever somebody's comparing the PS4 to the Xbox One and then someone brings the Wii U into the discussion, people are like, the Wii U sucks, it's a horrible console. I don't want Nintendo to be like that. I want the NX to be up there. When people are talking about the Xbox One and PS4, then you talk about the NX. People are going to be like, holy crap, that console is super powerful. And Nintendo can do it. It just depends if they want to do it.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, most of when those people compare the PS4 and Xbox One, they're really just comparing hardware. They're not really comparing the games. Now, if you go into games, I would have to say, in my opinion, the Wii U surpasses the PS4 and Xbox One by like a gigantic mile.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. The Nintendo probably is the company that has the most exclusives. PlayStation has Crash Bandicoot,
Ratchet and Clank,
Sly Cooper,
Jak and Daxter.
Yeah, and then Xbox has Forza and Halo,
and the Killer Instinct, but it's only on the Xbox shop.
Yeah, Killer Instinct. But Nintendo has countless exclusives. That we can make a separate video on. That's just how much exclusive Nintendo has, and they could do lots with it.
But in general, I guess we hit the perfect 20-minute mark, guys. We'll be back with another discussion more sooner than you think. I'm DK64 signing out.
And I'm Robotnik. See you in the next